Welcome to King Says So, a channel that advocates for one Africa, one land, one Africa, one language, one Africa, one currency, one Africa, one army. I wish to witness Africans all around the world united as one in our lifetime. Enjoy.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy King 053, Mr. Easy Imali Enengi, and I just want to give a special shout out to one of my sponsors on my YouTube channel, King Said So. The sponsor is the Black Heart Clothing, situated in Soweto, Johannesburg. They sent me these two beautiful babies. Nice material that allows fresh air to flow through the material, so you're not gonna sweat like crazy in this material. Let's try one on. If you want to order these beautiful t-shirts, you can email them at theblackheart@gmail.com or call them on 068-473-6908. They are situated in Joburg and can post it anywhere in Africa and anywhere in South Africa. Thank you, the Black Heart Clothing.
Is Mkhonto Wesizwe a tribal political party? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy King 053, Mr. Easy Imali Enengi, and we're back at it again with another one. And I would like to thank everyone who has clicked the subscribe button. We are almost there at 10,000 subscribers by the end of the week. I believe we can do it. Subscribing is free. Please click the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and leave your thoughts on the comment sections about the topic in hand. Is Mkhonto Wesizwe a tribalist political party? The short answer to that, without fear and favor, is yes. Yes. Why? Is because AmaZulu bazo support izinto zamaZulu without any hesitation. And AmaZulu bagcwele ngingayibizani lento le. Bagcwele they've got pride in things that come from KwaZulu. Is that necessary a bad thing? Yes and no. No, in terms of people like me, I'm not Zulu. I'm Tsonga. Understand? Tsonga pedi, but I'm Tsonga. My father is Tsonga. So Ngizwe Mchunu verbally assaulted Julius Malema, calling him a Shangan. Shangan people are Tsonga people. And I wanted people to understand that if you are not Shangan, don't go and call Shangan people Shangan. Call them Tsonga. When you go through the 11 official languages, you will see that when it comes to Limpopo, it will say Pedi, Venda, and Tsonga. It does not say Pedi, Venda, and Shangan. Shangan is a term that is used to discriminate against Tsonga people. So it's not a nice term to use. Just for information's sake, don't use it carelessly, if I can put it that way. Ngizwe Mchunu assaulted Tsonga people. He attacked Julius Malema, saying Amashangan, because most Zulus, not all, most Zulus take people of that coming from Limpopo like Mashangan. And by Shangani, they have grouped everyone, like Venda, Tsonga, Shona, everyone is grouped under that classification of Amashangani. Understand? And most people don't know who King Shangani is. They don't know where the word comes from. They then mixed it to say Amashangani sounds like Abashie Ingani, meaning they left Ingani Zabo Zimbabwe Bazangapa. We'll talk about that some other time. Ngizwe disappointed many people by attacking Julius Malema. But he's a person I can take serious, Ngizwe Mchunu, because even the courts took him serious with the July unrest. They said he was part of the people that were promoting, sending voice notes. If you can remember, his voice note was playing in the court and they're saying, but that's your voice, man. That's your voice. I don't know how he survived that court case, because for me it was his voice. It was through the support of Jacob Zuma, who supported him, and I believe that support, it kind of made the judges to think otherwise. His statements of saying I was in Zulu, it's that Zulu pride, that Zulu ego that he was displaying there. But his big mouth got him. He was being sponsored by Jack Motors, and they said, "Listen, we are withdrawing our statement because we don't condone tribalism in South Africa. We don't condone discrimination against other people in South Africa." So umlomo wakho umbulalisile. There's sometimes monomlomo yaskawata man. Mr. Sibia told him to say, listen, stop this thing. You are misrepresenting Amazulu. Don't do that. Don't speak like that. Let's quickly listen to what he said, and I'll come back with more content about Umkhonto weSizwe being a tribal party and what that means for the votes that are going to come outside KwaZulu-Natal.
Yonke indlela eyenziwa amabhokobhoko wena Malema usidakelo lo mbombo kanyoko uzokhuluma wena ufike ulwe ngolimi lwazi izitha ukhuluma isingisi bese uzogxeka ukuthi amabhokobhoko ay symbol of apartheid while you are speaking English which is the language of apartheid. Wisilima nje esihlambile yabona kuningi okuhle enguncoma kuwe kodwa mase usiphaphela when you are seeking relevance ngamabhokobhoko political score ngamabhokobhoko abantu mabenze kahle ingane leziyana mazenze kahle ingane zenza kahle ingconyo yabo nimtolekele newesiphuphule ezasazi lesizulu yabona ukwazi ngise kuphela ulimi lokubo kwalwazi azi lutho nje futhi ngiyakuzwa ukuthi uyopaqa ukuthi uzala kwaZulu phethe mina la kwaZulu I am the border gate uyola ishawona amashanga nangakini niwafaka lapha emabhitha nginankinga kana lokho kodwa laba bakwaZulu uyobacela kimi uyangizwa awukuthi uzochachaza lapha uba ngasongibone mina ngakini lepo uhlulwa yini ukubuya le uyolontsha ngakini amadlozi akini ezokuzwa kangcono lele koseshakho hambe koseshakho wena hayi la uzosiphaphela la kwaZulu labantu bakwaZulu laba bezwa ngathi futhi uzobathola kithi mawubafuna futhi ukhaza ukuthi ufuna ukuthini khuluma isiZulu angibuzwa man hawu asidakelo ukuthi amabhokobhoko right yenza kahle 100% ayikunqonywe nje uma uba ufuna ukugxeka amabhokobhoko kufanele ukusukele lokho engawineki wena khaphe ngezelulu sikuboneke ukuthi ukhayi shithi kunento ofuna ukuyisho hayi uzoqina yaqina fusak lento ephantshile le wena Malema wena ucabanga usile wena la kwaZulu kayikho isizoyishangana khohlwa ayikho isizoyishangana yithi izizala kwaZulu akudlalwa la njengoba usho ukuthi these people are not dangerous futhi ungaphawula ukuze kweqe ukukhuluma ngamaZulu ngoba siyazi nje asazi nje isilo sangakini akazi sibone into ucabanga ukuthi abantu bakuzoziphukuphuku uzohamba usineka abazothola ivoti labo ngeke uzobathola la kithi uyozwa ngathi bozwa ngathi abantu bakithi kwaZulu yebo.
Yeah, the man attacked Julius Malema. He started by attacking him about the Springbok thing, and I was also one of the people that were attacked. I saw some other channels making videos about me. I thought I was famous. We're not saying don't support rugby as a sport. Don't support the national team as a sport. We are saying the symbols of the apartheid times and the systematic racism in the rugby team is something that we don't condone. That's what we are saying. We said it many times with the cricket team, the Proteas. We said, listen, there's too much racism there. We had to fight as Africans to get in the first team of the national team. But every black and colored cricket player that came out and retired, Makhaya Mtini and all that, they came out and said, oh, the racism was bad, but I had to keep quiet because I wanted to play. The same thing is going to happen with not Usia, snow bunning Usia, ne? But the others, they will come out and say, listen, we faced the racism. In fact, there was racism cases against Abu Erasmus, Nabubanban in the rugby team. That's what we are fighting against, not against a Springbok that is jumping and all of that. At least that's not what I was saying. Understand? So I can't speak for other people. He threatened Julius Malema to say that event of yours is not going to happen, not here in KwaZulu-Natal. Listen to that pride. Pride comes before falling, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that. But I would also take that threat serious, because Zulu people follow without the reason. The way they follow Jacob Zuma and the way they listen to Mtunu is they don't question. Zulu people are militant-minded. That tribe is known for militant-minded. That's why that province was never named anything else but KwaZulu-Natal. Look at the other provinces, what type of names they have. Limpopo, Northwest, Northern Cape, Northeastern Cape, Western Cape, Free State, Mpumalanga, proper. KwaZulu-Natal, proper names, not the Western. That is describing a geographic point. That is not the name of a province. It's like saying South Africa. It's not a name of a country. It's a geographic point, the southern part of Africa. Anyway, let's listen to Jacob Zuma, and I'll get into the big man himself, the strategist that he is, and the type of moves that he has made for Umkhonto weSizwe.
Thina sajoyina ngokujoyina hayi ngoba sekumnandi. Sajoyina kusafika. Uma kufanele ukuthi sife, asife. Bafa nabakithi. Manja! Awethu! Awulethu nishene wami, nishene wami.
Anyone that chooses to forget that Jacob Zuma was the head of the militant arm of Umkhonto weSizwe, you are making big mistakes. Nothing that he makes, nothing that he does is not thought properly, thought of thoroughly. Jacob Zuma is a strategist of note. This man planned this 4 years ago. He saw all of this coming. He saw when they kicked him out of finishing his term, he promised himself that Cyril Ramaphosa will not be president in 2024. And he has been strategically making sure that will never happen. Umkhonto weSizwe will be the last nail on the ANC coffin. The man is a strategist. We cannot deny that as South Africans. Nobody can deny that. 18 December, they take out a chart that says, since Jacob Zuma announced that people must vote for Umkhonto weSizwe, there is an online website where you go and register as a member of Umkhonto weSizwe, and they say that number was at 1 million. On the 18th of December, we are now sitting at the 2nd of January. That will mean because the Patriotic Alliance is using the same system, where when you register, it gives you a number back. The Patriotic Alliance. I don't know why that name is a tongue twister for me. Anyway, it's long. It's not I see limla sekaya so the PA has got about 400,000 members. Now come this MK and they're already sitting at 1 million plus. 1 million plus, ladies and gentlemen. We need to be careful about this Umkhonto weSizwe. Umkhonto weSizwe is a well-executed political plan to unseat the ANC. Can they unseat the ANC? To unseat the ANC, you need around, I would say this time around, anyone close to the 7 million mark will unseat the ANC. Remember, 2019, the ANC got 10 million votes. In that 10 million, it was out of 23 million people eligible to vote that voted. 25 million was eligible to vote, but I think only 23. I'll post it here just to make sure that I don't mess up the numbers. But anyway, the ANC got that 50-something% by obtaining 10 million votes. Now, if me and you are saying the ANC will get underneath 50%, it means we are saying they will not get that 10 million votes again. So I'm saying any party close to that 7 million mark, whether it's 6 point something, 5 point something, 7 million is going to rule this country. Now, will the ANC, because of Umkhonto weSizwe, because of the EFF, because of lack of service delivery, because of corruption, because of pala, because of the public protector, because of all of these things we are talking about that are bad in the name of the ANC, will they lose 4 million votes? 4 million votes. Remember, this is the ANC that we're talking about that has been shedding weight out. This year, 3 political parties coming out of the ANC. Areta went to go join the EFF. Carl Niall is being called a sellout because he knew about Umkhonto weSizwe, but he still went with the EFF. So, meaning being a close ally of Jacob Zuma, I mean the man is a close ally of Jacob Zuma. For me, I would not even be one bit surprised if he leaves the EFF for Umkhonto weSizwe. The same with Ace Magashula. We're talking about African Congress or whatever, transformation, act of Ace Magashula. We're talking about Umkhonto weSizwe. 3 political parties in 1 year coming out of the ANC. Cyril Ramaphosa has messed up. Why is it that Cyril Ramaphosa has messed up? Is because of the lack of decision making. Cyril Ramaphosa fights through the courts. That's where he will fight. I wouldn't be surprised if some type of court cases arise against Jacob Zuma and he has to be in court in May, in June, in April. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the case against the firearm case against Cyril Ramaphosa, against Julius Malema intensifies and he gets a guilty verdict. I won't be surprised. Cyril Ramaphosa fights through the courts. He does not make noise in public. If you are waiting to see Cyril Ramaphosa coming out on the January 8th statement, belittling the Umkhonto weSizwe, belittling the EFF, forget, he's not that type of a character. He's not that type of a politician. He's a politician that makes other people fight for him. So the noise, you will hear it from the pit bull, or the chihuahua rather. The chihuahua, you'll hear it from Ufikile Mbalula. You'll hear a lot of noise from Ufikile Mbalula, not from Cyril Ramaphosa. Why haven't the IEC formally announced the date? What are they waiting for? And South Africans, we have over 600 political parties registered in the IEC. Who are these people? Who are these people? Over 600. My goodness. I'm very surprised. Very surprised. Anyway, we are looking at waiting for the announcement of this election day. Is it going to be in May? I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be in May. I'll forget. I'm looking at August. or Livita in August, Gefan. I'm looking at somewhere there. I don't see them doing it in May. I don't see them making us queue up in winter. They might do it in August. Let's just wait and see. Umkhonto wesizwe is a force to be reckoned with. Do not make a mistake of undermining the impact that Jacob Zuma has. Jacob Zuma, for me, was the best president and South Africa has ever had. And what I mean by South Africa, I mean by Black Africans in South Africa. No other president stood up for black rights, black independence like Jacob Zuma. Many of you called it corruption. You said he's corrupt, these tenderpreneurs are eating money, but you were not complaining when white tenderpreneurs were eating money. The National Party, that was Abu Buata and Abu Banban, they were tenders before 1994. But you don't know about that. You don't know about that. You care about us Africans. When we get rich and buy Land Rovers, we don't deserve that. We don't deserve that. And yes. I'm not saying people must take money that are supposed to fix roads and buy Land Rovers and all and expensive drinks and watches and clothes and houses. I'm saying if the job is done, and I'm telling you, the people, the tenderpreneurs that buy those things are in the minority. Many tenderpreneurs understand business. I work in government, so I'm telling you what I'm telling you. Many tenderpreneurs understand business and they are hungry for the opportunity to execute the mission in hand, whether it be installing flushing toilets, RDPs, roads, whatever it is. They make sure that the job is done first before they eat. I meet a lot of them. You tell me what you think on the comment section. Do you think Umkhonto wesizwe can get 5 million votes? 5 million. If they get 5 million, they will be bigger than the EFF. Because I think EFF is going to fall. Remember, EFF got 1.8 million. 1.8 million votes. So I see EFF doubling that. So I see EFF at 4-point-something million, close to 5 million. And that will be enough to land the EFF at 30-something%. Or close to the late 20s to 31-32%. That's where I'm landing the EFF. I might be wrong. The EFF might just get 6 million and triple their numbers. I don't know. But you tell me, do you think Umkhonto wesizwe will get that 5 million mark? They're already almost close to 2 million people registered now. We have to see what is going on. Are they a tribalist political party? The answer is yes, without fighting. I'm not even fighting that. I love Jacob Zuma. If you know me very well, you know that I love Jacob Zuma more than any other president in South Africa. But I understand the Zulu mentality, and I'm not saying all Zulus think like that. I'm saying I'm not gonna say some. Most Zulus have got that mentality, but it's a prideful mentality to say they love things that are coming from KwaZulu Natal. Umkhonto wesizwe, the spear of the nation. We must fear that spear. We must respect that spear. It will be a big mistake if we undermine the Zulu spear. I'm telling you, I hope Cyril Ramaphosa is gunning up some real moves coming this whether it's dirty politics or whatever, people digging news, things might come out, rape cases, fraud. You'll never know what's going to come out. Dirty politics is dirty politics. But it looks like Jacob Zuma is playing chess. He's 3 moves ahead. It's your boy, King 053, Mr. Easy Emale. Let's hit that 10,000 subscribers by the end of this week, guys. Let's hit that 10,000 subscribers by the end of this week. I'll be giving away my book to lucky subscribers. I want to add some other things. I wanted to help someone with back to school. I wanted to I'm not sure what the price must be. So when we get to the 10,000 subscribers before the end of this month, and then we will then talk what is it that will be a good gift to my subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate everyone that has subscribed to my channel. I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys. Pray for me also, because it's gonna be a busy year. I'm busy now trying to line up a big interview with the EFF here in the Northern Cape. Pray for me so that I can start securing interviews for you guys. It's your boy King 053, Mr. Easy Imali Eneng. Until we meet again, don't forget to pray. And after you pray, stand up and do your best, African child, so that God can do the rest. Remember, we are building the Pan-Africanist school, one like no other here in South Africa in 5 years. Salute.